Do you know that there is something called the Bird Park in Davis? It is located in Northstar, which is in North Davis. So let me show you. So the entry to the bird park is located on Anderson and Flicker Avenue. If you look at the map, you will notice that Anderson is a very long road. It's about 2.5 miles. It starts with Russell Boulevard and it goes up north and it curves and it ends with F Street. Right on that curve, there is Flicker Avenue, and that's when you see a sign on the ground that says Bird Entry Park. Walking toward the entry park, you will see 12 white doves bursting off of the gazebo. With the help from the City of Davis, Friends of North Davis Channel, some of the Davis residents, and Parks and Community Services Department within the City of Davis, the gazebo and the structure, the metal structure, were restored. Prior to the restoration project, this gazebo was all rotted and overtaken by the climbing roses and unpruned plantation. The metal structure was completely peeled off and didn't look good at all. The location was not friendly, even though it's been there for more than 30 years, but it was not maintained for all the residents to enjoy it. Thanks to the effort that brought this location to life. Once upon a time, the North Davis Channel was no more than a stormwater drainage channel bordering North Davis from Sycamore Lane to F Street for approximately 1.25 miles. We used to call it the ditch. In the last decade, it has become an open sanctuary being enjoyed by hikers, dog walkers, bikers, bird watchers, runners, school children, and wildlife enthusiasts. Remember that restoration work that we talked about for the gazebo and the metal structure and the doves? That restoration work extended from the bird park all the way to the ditch. The North Davis Pond is located on the east side of Northstar Park, and it was named after the City of Davis Mayor, Julie Partansky. She was the mayor of Davis from 1998 to the year 2000. Julie Partansky was an environmentalist who was known for pushing the community and the city council to try new things. Unfortunately, she passed in 2009 at age of 61, and that's why the pond was named after her. You might be surprised, but not everyone who lives in Davis is familiar with the ditch. As part of the restoration effort, volunteers put in more than 300 hours in 10 weeks. They placed 42 new native plants in the ditch. You probably have noticed that the pond area is not publicly accessible. It is enclosed by a security fence. However, there is a wooden boardwalk, and it allows visitors to walk into the pond area and enjoy the plantation and the birds. There is also a paved path that runs along the western perimeter of the pond. In addition to both of these pathways for pedestrians, there is a new gravel path that is accessible to people with disabilities, and it runs along the eastern perimeter of the pond in the North Davis upland habitat area. From the year 2012 to 2015, a state grant funded the development of the Davis Channel. The City of Davis, the Puta Creek Council, the Yolo County Resources Conservation District, and a number of volunteers planted California native trees and shrubs throughout the channel. These native plants provide cover and homes for the local wildlife. So with the state grant, the invasive plant species were removed and the channel was improved with a footpath, footbridge, and interpretive panels. In the year 2013, UC Davis entomology professor Louis Young assembled a crew to plant hundreds of milkweeds. If you're not familiar with this plant, it's a type of flower that provides food and breeding grounds for endangered monarch butterflies and their larvae. This ditch is about 20 acres in size and was constructed to convey stormwater and agricultural runoff into the Willow bypass. If you live in Davis and your child plays soccer within the school program, Most likely you have visited the Northstar Park. Most likely you have parked your car on Norte Avenue. That's the closest entry location to the park. The Northstar Park is used for soccer practice throughout the week and for the soccer games, school soccer games on the weekends. If you are interested in bird watching activity, there is a group that meets every first Saturday of the month. So between April and October, they meet at 8 o'clock in the morning. And between November and March, they eat at 9 o'clock in the morning. The meeting location is the parking lot on 3500 Anderson Road. And this group, there is always somebody who is very knowledgeable about the bird watching, and this person will share the knowledge and how to do it. Now, if you need more activities about how to volunteer to help the community in that area, the pond, the ditch, and the park, I will put more information down below this video so you can get involved if you're interested. If you're thinking about relocating to Davis or moving within Davis and you have a question about any part of the city, feel free to ask me. I will be more than happy to provide you with all the detailed information about the different parts of Davis.